No, I had to.
We're live.
Not gonna do it.
I don't know. The eyes are on. It says it's recording, so.
Okay. Calling the work session. February 18th. Work session room. Yeah, work session. Your order. Okay, so it's a little different than an average work session. I don't know why I'm saying this. Everyone here I'm talking to knows they're good for something else. So, we are gonna be, apparently, do I just declare we're gonna have a public hearing? Then how that's work? Okay, we're having a public hearing. Welcome. And this is a requirement for passing of the comprehensive plan. I'm seeing nods from people who know more than I do. Good. Okay, so far I'm getting the script right. In which case then, I suppose we can do a roll call. That's after it on the agenda. Okay, well, in which case then, please take the.
Yes, Broad,
Here.
Palazzo. Here. DeBowser.
Here.
Frick. Here. Lancaster. Noel. Here. Sarniso. Here. Smith.
Here.
7 present, 1 absent.
Right. Wasn't even paying attention this time. We got it. All right. And so, the agenda is actually a little typo. The public hearing was done at 6:30, as you may have noticed, as we started it a minute ago. So we've done this all out of order. Now we've done the roll. So now we're in the public hearing, in which case then, before we continue with public comment, right, Trajan, that's what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is something else happening. So go, Trajan, go.
So we have the comprehensive plan to present, and we would also like to dedicate parts of the comprehensive plan. And Vicky is here, who is Chuck Mangis's wife. Chuck was the president of the Planning Commission for several years. During his tenure at the Planning Commission, he was integral to the first drafts of the Complete Streets policy. We really appreciate his dedication over the many years and his work as president of the Planning Commission. We would like to specifically recognize Charles for his work and dedication to the Planning Commission. May he rest in peace, and thank you very much.
I didn't prepare a speech or anything, but I do just want to say that the Planning Commission meant a lot to Charles. And we were very pleased that you were finally moving forward with this. So thank you very much for acknowledging his part in it.
Sorry for your loss, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Everyone look at Casey. Okay, in which case then we are into the public comment part of the public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to? I guess I should say, if you do want to make public comment, please state your name and I guess municipality just for the record.
Yeah.
And then limit your comments to 3 minutes. It is a public hearing about the comprehensive plan. There will be a public comment session later for the main the work session itself. And so, does anyone have any public comment for the public hearing? Okay, well, that was quick. In which case, help me out his back. I mean, if there's no public comment, great. We just adjourn from the public hearing. Okay, well, somebody called Guinness. That was only what, 2 minutes? Public hearing in 2 minutes. Okay, we're adjourning out of the public hearing. What's this?
Let's keep it all going.
Yeah, and back into the standard work session. We already did roll call, so that part's already checked off the box. In which case then if we're into additions and or changes to the agenda, and we do have at least one change. We are going to add, well, studied for this task at the admin committee. There was a request for proposal review we were going to do. We are moving that into the work session. So if people deem it worthy, we can vote on it immediately, you know, which to advertise. So that will be moved into after public comment, or do you want to do that after the comprehensive plan? Sorry, I'm getting slightly ahead of myself. Sure.
Where it goes.
Sure, we can do it under admin. The other change is the comprehensive plan is gonna be moved to next, essentially. So I should have started with that. In which case then, is there any other changes? Do we need executive session? Do we need? Do we need executive session? No, okay. Okay, in which then. Would you like to, I guess I'm the one talking about, it. We already talked about the comprehensive plan. It's an action. I'm thrown by having an action item that doesn't come out of the committee, so. I see it, I'm just throwing it.
You need a motion.
Yes, thank you. In which case then,
We'll make the motion. We'll please pick up the plan as presented.
so, okay, and we have a move and seconded. Do we have any further discussion? This is a long time coming. Is everyone?
Great job. It's lovely. And then-
That's what I wanted to add.
Yes.
Trajan and Jeff, thank you for all your time and effort that you guys put into this and even came in on at the end of it. So we appreciate it all. Thank you.
Many hours. A lot of people, not everyone was here tonight, but a lot of people, a lot of time, so. But thank you to Jeff and Trajan specifically, plus Jeff's team, can't forget them. Okay, any further discussion? It's not technically spending your money, but you want, let's do a roll call voting. Just for the fun of it.
Broad,
Yes.
Colazo.
Yes.
DeBoser,
Yes.
Brick,
Yes.
Lancaster, Newell,
Yes.
Cerniso,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absence.
Somehow feeling more official.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, thank you guys again. You guys are obviously welcome to stay for the entirety of the next 2 hours. We welcome the public. But if you are leaving, thank you again for being here. Thank you again for all your time on this. You know, it's been a long time, some more work to be done, but this part of it is over. Thank you guys. Thanks,
Thanks for coming. Nice to meet you, Josh.
But it's cool that it's there, rather than know that.
We can vote for something like the.
Okay.
Well, we can fill them in the, she was asking to wait for the rest. But
We already talked to Pat, so.
if they need to know about the non-management, then I'm sure we can.
We did like on the meetings for no one.
Keep moving. We got two committee meetings.
Okay, in this case, then, the discussion of the, I guess we should do actual public comment for the work session.
Yep.
Any public comment for the work session? No, moving on, okay. Okay, we decided to do any session.
Working on.
Okay, you wanted to go into the committee report, I guess technically, or admin.
Right. We have an action item. It's two.
When I was on.
New action.
No.
First one. We'll go with the one that's in, it was printed in the agenda first. Sure. It's for the. Right.
Non-management pension ordinance.
Approved management pension ordinance. The non-management pension.
Okay, it says neat seconded, I didn't think it did, but it says it, so just in case, we're seconded. Do we have any further discussion on that? This is just bringing it into alignment with,
Yeah.
it's bringing, doesn't it technically have a
No,
financial?
this is change, under their union, negotiation, we changed it from a 1.2% multiplier to a 2%. So that's a pension plan. It's not really coming out of the pension plan. So it's not really the borough, it's their plan on changing that plan document.
We're not using taxpayer.
Okay, well, all right then, in which case then, did we get a second? Apologize. Yes, okay. Any further discussion on it? Further discussion, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Motion carried.
And then the other is the RFP for the HR position. And I would like just that before this is put, that in the very first paragraph, the last sentence says proposal, it means proposals that will be received in Belmar.
Well, hopefully we get more than one.
The second page has a typo. It says full range of shells should be filled.
Yes, you're right.
That was the only.
Any other typos or corrections?
Again, it's coming from us, but without discussion of meetings, so I think we.
The second and the.
Oh, yeah, yes, for sure. Did you actually do the you didn't actually do the motion yet.
Okay.
You just have a grammatical.
I need to make, I said I need to make a motion and correct.
Okay, so did we get a second? Then I apologize.
Second,
Okay, moved and second. So again, we've talked about this.
yeah.
This is basically so essentially. I suppose we should have talked about that before, but technically it doesn't matter. We can still vote it down. So essentially, we don't have to do this, is what I'm trying to say. What we could do is accept, I apologize, Nicole, I forget the
McKinley.
woman's name.
McKinley, it's from McKinley Group.
Yeah, we could decide not to send this out and choose to go with the McKinley Group's proposal, right? So if that's what people want to do, and they want to go with the McKinley Group, then in other words, vote no for this particular motion, right? That would be what you would do if we just want to go.
Can
So,
we consider that after we do the RFP?
Well,
Depending
the
on-
problem is, this costs a lot of money to advertise, and I mean, where are we gonna advertise it in the Gazette? I mean, we
yeah, that's.
put in the Borough's Association, but that's gonna take a month to get into there. I've had a couple discussions with Lacey and we went over, right now, things that we're looking for, some trainings and, guidance on reviews and doing evaluations. So, I mean, I talked to Luke about this, and I think if we try that for a year, but it's 1 year, we can always maybe go bigger, look at different, things that we want to try the following year and then put it out for proposal. It's
really-
it's up to you guys.
Worst
Yeah.
case scenario, we let McKinley. Worst case scenario, we let the McKinley Group go. There is whatever, if they don't prorate it for us, we would lose the remainder of the contract, which was not a nothing amount of money, but it's not an immense amount of money. And I believe it was 30,000 for the year.
Yeah.
Okay,
For what?
right, I believe. And so, again, if we make it 9 months through that and decide it isn't working and we want to put out a request for proposal, and quite frankly, we can put out a request for proposal without letting them.
Right,
Yeah.
So there's no. If we don't like what they had to say, this would be the logical next thing to do. If we didn't like what they had to say, at least go enough to try it, then we would want to vote no on the particular motion that's on the table, or table this motion, whatever we would want to do. And so,
I mean, I would be in favor of moving forward with the community group because realistically, we've done this before and we didn't have like wild success. So when we can do this and delay, and I think we're just gonna end up right where we were.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of companies from
9
out of
months
state,
later,
like the Ohio group will probably send a proposal again. And the one thing, I mean, obviously, like Lacey said, she's right here, so it's nice to have somebody local that can come in and do some presentations for us.
That's what happened last time. It was one of the. So again, I suppose then the question is. I guess then. Without actually voting, I don't know the consensus, but if somebody wanted to motion the table, or we could vote it no. I don't really care which version we want to do. I agree with Casey personally. In 2 months, if we don't like what they're doing, we could do this again. Without having, spend whatever money it costs. In
I
order to,
This committee's been doing this for like maybe like.
It was a year ago when we put this.
Okay, so for the first round, I wasn't even on this committee, so. It's been a bit, and I feel like we really have a problem that needs to be resolved.
absolutely.
The quickest way would be. No, and then have a motion. To offer the contract.
Okay, so if people want to, obviously, it's people vote, then no would be the way to kill that particular motion.
Sometimes, you know.
Making sure everyone understands.
Do we even have a motion on this?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
have a motion.
I know, that's why I did one question, talk about a little bit, but such is life, here we go. Yes, in which case then, is there any further discussion or should we vote?
We're voting.
We're voting the motion to do.
You mind your roll call?
Rod,
No.
Palazzo, DeBowser,
No.
Brick,
No.
Lancaster, Newell,
No.
Cerniso,
No.
Smith,
No.
7 no, 1 absent.
I really get it done.
Dies? Yeah. I never got motion fails.
No, I'll make a motion to offer the contract to the. Kinley.
Which case?
I'll second
We
that.
have moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion on this motion? Well, no, yes, she has menu items, if you will. We could go month to month, we could go.
I think the better option was the 1 year.
I do
For what
agree
we
with that.
need, yeah.
Does it need to be that specific or we just?
I would
accept
say.
it?
To exceed
1 year?
the 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Amend my motion to include that link.
thanks. In which case, any further, is that satisfy your question? Okay, any further discussion on the motion? This one, we're definitely spending money, Casey, Lori, whatever you've done with your note, please call them.
Rod,
Yes.
Palazzo,
Yes.
DeBowser,
Yes,
Brick.
Yeah.
Lancaster, Newell,
Yes.
Cerniso,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent.
okay. And so that was the 2 actions out of the administrative committee, which was basically the point of the work session. So I guess to be formal, nothing from community development at this point. Don's not here. So nothing from public safety at the moment. Public works is in as soon as we're done here. So nothing from there. Well, did you have anything for this meeting?
No, I'll wait till.
LT, did you have anything specifically for this meeting? Okay. Which,
Are we discussing the skills game at any point tonight?
It's in
the
admin.
it's on
it's in the admin committee,
Okay.
correct?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Mr. Solicitor,
I have nothing.
okay, I have nothing for the moment. Mr. Mayor, do you have anything specifically for this meeting?
No report.
No report for this meeting, excellent. Any old business? Any other new business? We already did the comprehensive plan, we moved it up earlier, so any other new business? In which case then, do we have a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Right. With that.
Oh, yeah, you can.